Wet the old whistle. What's shaking? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Oh, man. I think we're looking good. See if anybody wants to hop on tonight. One person hopped on. Look at that. Thank you, kind soul, for hopping on the live stream. I've been missing. I've been out there. Now we're at 7. Good Lord. Good Lord. Oh, Ag Tech. First one on there. Ba-boom. How are you doing? My. Oh, man. Been a couple weeks, Ag Tech, since I've been on here. Happiest guy on YouTube, Joshua, how are you? I don't know, man. I don't even know what's going on yet tonight. We'll see how the show goes. There's somebody, if they show up, we might be able to make some stuff happen with them. I was trying to see. Salvatore, how are you? 14 people in the chat. Brian Meadows, how are you? Nice to have you in the chat. Tomorrow is your birthday. Tomorrow really is your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Joshua. Where have you been? Yeah. Last weekend I did. And then, well, 2 weekends ago, I should say. 2 weekends ago, I went up to a winter derby, and it was cold. It was 4 degrees outside, and the wind chill took it down to negative something, whatever it was. Doesn't really matter. But it was cold. I'll tell you that. It was cold for sure. Like Saskatchewan cold. So, yeah, it was a pretty good time. We had fun. We had fun. Bubba, what's up, my man? Evening. Not joking. It really is your birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Josh. For tomorrow, for sure. Will S., how are you? Nice to have you in the chat. Tool Guy Ty. Good Lord, good Lord. What has happened, my man? How you been? It's been a minute since I've seen you. Around. Happy birthday, Joshua. So we're learning more and more on the Texa. It's a learning curve for sure. Yeah, Texa is, I don't know much about it. I have Jaltis. But I have a New Holland backhoe that customer called me on the other day. Whew. I've been working a lot. Last Saturday, what was I doing last Saturday? Oh, my brother-in-law's birthday was last Saturday. We went up there. So, thanks again, Ag Tech. Happy birthday, Joshua, from Will. In the 3-car garage on the new home dialed in. Sweet deal, man. Sweet deal. That is cool, my brother. Nice to see you getting things dialed in. Now, are you still in Texas? I believe that's where you were, right? Texas? Yeah, you can tell it's been hit or miss lately, you know. What else am I going to tell you about? I did what was the one thing I was successful with the other day? Oh, I had a freaking coolant level sensor on a Cummins ISC. Anyway, whatever it was. And coolant wicked 3 feet down that harness back towards the controller. And yeah, that was it. That was it. So making the money. Yeah, absolutely. Making the money. Trying to, at least. You know what I'm saying? Trying to. North of Dallas. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, man. I remember from a while ago you saying that, but I was not sure. But yeah, it's nice to have you in the chat. Yeah, so it wicked all the way up that harness coolant did. And I was kind of actually it wicked down the harness, put it that way, because it was the sensor was up and above the radiator tank, and then it came down to a weather pack terminal that was that's what fed the main harness into the ECM. But got that figured out. It was throwing a coolant code, and originally I pulled the sensor out. It had coolant inside the sensor plug, so took care of that. And then right after that, it was like it came back. He ran it for a whole day, had no issue. Everything was fine. It derated, went right back to the same code, and I ended up finding the plug was wet, just solid wet. I did get a engine back from the machine shop today, so that was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome to get an engine back. I got my 351 Windsor, had it checked, cleaned, and crank polished on it. So new rings, bearings, and we will be dialed into having a pretty nice little small block Ford rocking and rolling. 351, not this 302 stuff. Nobody wants that. No, they're all good either way. I have 302 in the works too. I didn't know if coolant wicks to the harness. Yeah, I've seen Def wick up. So Def will wick up, and I believe the reason this coolant wicked down is because it was a 3-foot drop from where that harness was to where the coolant was coming in to where the harness was going out. It was almost a 3-foot deal, and it must have been messing up for a while because it wicked. And I cleaned the plug out, you know what I mean? I cleaned everything out of there. It was like, okay, we're good. No, sir. But I think a lot of the times, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but when they're on when they're like on the John Deere tractors and stuff and construction equipment, they always seem to have that harness from where that sensor is. It always seems to make a pigtail and go up. Am I wrong, Ag Tech, or am I right on that? Because it always seems like they make a little loop and then it comes up, so that way the water can never wick straight down. And on this Cummins, it went straight. Basically, it followed it. You know, you could send a path right down where it would follow. So, yeah. Yeah, it just turns you around, circle, circle, circle. Pull the plug apart, boom, full of coolant. And it's 3 feet away from the sensor that was leaking. Crazy. Nice. Ripping the tires. I'm gonna be doing a 400. Don, how bad was it to get the? Did you have to put the pump back together? The pain in the butt lining up the pump stuff on that. Yeah, they try to do that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it's like it makes that up kick, so that way. So I think that's what happened is gravity is what wicked it. It wasn't the actual wicking effect like Def, where Def will actually wick up a harness, where I think coolant was wicking down. So I don't know. It's one of those things we got to keep an eye out for, right? Like in the back of your head. And at that point, it was fixed. It was fixed for a day, and then it comes back with a coolant code. So, or coolant, level, same code. But the actual issue was the sensor that I replaced, but then it wicked down the harness, and I didn't go back far enough. I went for face value of what it was, cleaned out the connector, and boom. Okay, we're good, No, I should have dug a little deeper on that one. So that was on me. And yeah. What's up, Occupant? How are you? Nice to have you in the chat. I started doing a little video. I got a Deutz engine that came to me in a basket case, straight up basket case. That's sitting there. What else do I got? It's been like wood chipper heaven lately, which is awesome. But there's just so many phone calls, so much work, so much stuff to do right now. It's not even funny. Oh, they went away from the DPF. So is it just so? So is that an SCR system? Because the SCR does have a DPF in it, or is it just they went away from the DPF? They're keeping the DEF, right? Is that what you're saying? Curious on that. I know for sure they're keeping the EGR. Like they're definitely keeping EGR. I guarantee you that. That is what they love to do is keep EGR. What else do we got going on? I'm pretty excited about this 351 build. I should probably. I'm thinking about doing a little bit on the channel about it. I think we kind of decided the last time that something like that would be kind of cool to do. Just a DOC, an SCR. Yes, still has DEF. Yep. Pump is no problem. Gotcha. Well, when you put the two halves together, you got to make sure they're lined up. Everybody says use a hose clamp to line them up, and that's just kind of what I've heard and read. Because I actually did some reading on the 400 because I got one that I got to do for sure. I got to do a C6 of my own. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. But that's what I really like to. Got a couple I got to get done for sure. So we'll be doing those sooner than later. Hopefully some weekend projects. They're not actually for work. They're for personal stuff. So what's up, Ed T? How are you? Yeah, I got to get some stuff moving on some other projects that are my stuff going on. But this engine is number one priority at this point. Can't wait to get it fired up and see how it sounds and runs and all that stuff. Don, I don't even know if this thing's. I got a call on Monday and see if this engine company that I called has a engine for it. They're supposed to call me back. Haven't heard from them. So I will see what's going on with that. But the crank is full of rust. You know what I mean? Like it's been apart for a year, I guess. So I'm told. And it's an 85 horsepower Deutz. It's 4M 2011, I think is what it is. Something like that. It's a little guy. Diabolical, how are you? Nice to have you in the chat. It sucks you're not coming to Detroit this year. I was gonna head on down there probably again. I try to get down there every year. Love the Impella video. Tarek, first gear. Helps out a lot. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to figure out right now is Tarek, is I need first and reverse to be as strong as possible at this point. So that's third gear, I believe. Clutch pack needs to be. I'm doing a little more research on trying to get it to where she'll hold up better. Like you're saying, E4OD parts, because the E4OD really is, yeah, same parts. There's a wrecker up here that has a ton of parts. Really? For the Deutz? I will keep that in mind. Driving home listening. John, howdy. From Tarek, while you're listening. Hi, Diabolical. Hi, Tarek. Thanks, Occupant. Hello, ladies. Saying hi to everybody. Nicely done. Howdy. I actually worked on a tow truck the other day as well. and it was a 2010 Peterbilt rollback. It's pretty nice. Broken Dave, Thomas Campbell. Hello, Heavy. I enjoy listening to your content. Learn something every video. I will try to get more out for sure. Kentucky Tech, what's going on, man? I have not talked to you in a long time. How you been? How have you been? How's everything going? Seen you sent me a video of some Snapchat the other day. Make a video on degree in a camp on the 351. I should do that. That would be worthy of it. I'm going to try to do the whole build, to tell you the truth. I'm down at the 351 project here is a specific build for high heat application. And I'm kind of getting, it's going in a derby car, but I'm going to try to run ethanol E85, and I'm going to try to do, so it's right now it's 60 over. It was 60 over, and it has the crank I had polished to maximum, the maximum amount of clearance as they go. So I got as much oil clearance as I can there. The 60 over, it was done 60 over, driven a bunch, and actually the cylinders were smooth. So it took all the cross hatching out, so they are a little bit on the glaze side. So I'm going to hone the crap out of it and try to keep her a little bit loose. And I know everybody's going to say, you can't run the 85 on it without high compression and this, that, the other thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to build heat to make compression is my goal. When she's piping hot, she's going to gain compression. So throughout the night of racing, I'm going to gain compression and gain performance, which will help, I think. I don't know. I mean, it could be, who knows? Could be all full of crap right now. But I've got some theories. I'm trying to do some stuff, and nobody does it with a Ford. So I'm going to try it. Everybody's saying, hi, hey, Ag Tech. Broken. Was the tow truck up in Ottawa? No, it was not. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Codes Tools, how are you? Nice to have you in the chat. Yeah. You have to be a little bit on the wacky side to follow the theory, right? Right, man? Like, because I'm gonna try going no radiator, just looping the lines. That's another thing. No radiator, looping lines, and we'll see what happens. But I mean, obviously, break-in time. I'm gonna break it in with on a stand. I have a little stand built for Fords, and I'll just put it on that and let her run, and we'll have some fun with it. We'll definitely have some fun with it. That's for sure. So, yeah, I appreciate the support on that, because it is kind of a, you think about stuff, right? Ag Tech, he went to work for the cat dealership. Congratulations, he's into construction equipment and or into the Caterpillar side and engines or construction equipment. Not sure. I had to clean up after it fell off the messy. What did I leave a mess with? Yes. So Don, the other thing is I am going to run a dual engine oil cooler. I'm going to put one in water inside the car with me and one that's blowing air through it as well. So how's work going? You're way slowing down. Oh, I have not slowed down a bit. man, it's been just full throttle. I'm trying to keep up. There's no Yeah, there's no way. I'm just trying to keep up, man. It's definitely no rest for the wicked. So like a mower engine, the cylinders are washed out. I would run 2050. Yeah, I'm thinking about running a straight 50 weight oil. Um, there's a company I might be trying to get some oil from that I really believe in their product, and they're we'll see what happens. I don't know what I left a mess of. Yeah, power generation side, so engine side, which is awesome. Hopefully you don't see what's on your little thumbnail there. Never do. Never do. Never do. What's up, Mike? How are you? Nice to have you in the chat. See if I can't hop in tomorrow on yours and check it out. I've been listening to, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, we're 20 minutes in here. We got some people in here now. I have been listening to Colton on that his podcast, the Certified Wrench Podcast. I'll tell you what, I listened to all the episodes so far. It's been great. Appreciate a shout out on the last one from ZK Mastertech. That was a really good one. He's had some interesting people every time on there, so that was pretty awesome. I've been listening to that. The oversight committee is here. Yes, Kentucky Tech. He is here. Mr. Jones. Yes, the oversight committee is definitely in full effect. We'll tell you that for sure. But yeah, no, it's been. What was I saying there? I don't even know. I don't even know what I was saying. Good Lord. But yeah. Let's see. Power generation side. I don't even know what I was going for on that. No idea. Let's see. What other work have I had to come in and out that I was pretty... yeah, so that tow truck, that was an interesting deal. Turbo was bad on it. I had some codes for actuator codes. And then when I went to do the lift pump was bad. So I pulled the ECM to do the lift pump, and when I pulled off the charged air cooler side of it, I seen a bunch of slobbering oil through the intercooler. So I flushed that out, put the turbo on it. That cleared up a few of the codes, and then the lift pump cleared up code, and I still have one water code left on it with a coolant level sensor. Again, another one on a pack car. But the hood actually hits that sensor, so we're gonna have to get that figured out once he fixes the hood. Where the hood sits down, it kind of rocks into that sensor every time. You can't move the jug that much enough to make it work. So one of those deals. Good evening, Mr. Bill Beckett. How are you? Great to see you in the chat. Everybody saying hi to Bill. Nice deal. I like it when everybody's doing good. I guess tomorrow is Joshua Brandenburg's birthday. So don't forget to give him a shout out tomorrow on his birthday. Let him know you're around. Saying hi. Everyone else. Duh. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see him though, right? Like that's just part of it. Don, that's just gonna be part of it for sure. Feeling any better, Bill Beckett? I have not even had time to watch much YouTube. I don't know. It's just been nuts. It's been absolutely insane. I've been just job after job after job after job. Just keep going. Keep moving forward. Keep plugging along. And then today I took the time to go pick up my block, and we'll see. So yeah, that build's going to be special. I think something a little different. that not many people are going to be. Not many people are going to. Oh, maybe they won't get it, but it'll be definitely interesting for some. So because I'm using I'm using a lot of used parts in it. So I'm using some new, some used, trying to build something a little looser, and we're gonna go from there and see what happens. So should be fine. 3612 V12 baby. That'd be cool. Hopefully I can get some. Is Canada back to normal yet? Be a lot better if I could shake this cough. 10-4. Yeah. I guess what else can we slap around here? The Certified Wrench podcast, I did touch on that for a second. But pretty good dude. Listen to it. It's been good. The other one is Dirt and Grime. That was been pretty sweet too. I think it's Dirt and Grime podcast. Let me look that up. That's another one I've been listening to. Here, let me see. Let me go to my podcast here real quick, and let you know. Yeah, Sweat and Grime. My bad, Sweat and Grime. That's definitely another one that I've been checking out lately. It's been pretty good. So I've been listening to some podcasts while I've been working more than anything else. Mike, yes, getting there. Still some stuff going on. Yeah, and parts have been a pain in the butt to get lately, and I think that's going to be a little bit worse here coming up soon. It's just because we're going to get busier and the parts aren't available, and we're just going to get into a parts situation. There's been stuff that's I've been trying to do. I've been trying to do things a little different, where I get the machine there, looked at, order parts, get it outside, and see what happens. From there, ordering parts and then trying to move things along so you're not down in something. I think that's going to be our new struggle when it comes to working on things, right? Because we're going to have to figure out a way, like I think we need a I was just talking to a buddy of mine last night. I think we need to have a new bill come out, and I'll be the first one to say this. And you guys can agree with me or not. I think we need to get a bill that comes out that is the Affordable Repair Act, which will subsidize repair people and repair facilities to help them overcome the cost of inflation, so we don't have to pass that along to the customer of the repair. So I think that would be a great thing for our industry. What do you guys think? Maybe help with the inflation of wages and stuff like that, to where we don't have to pass along as much to the customer. I don't know. Chime in. Let me know what you think. But I think the Affordable Repair Act would be a good one to put into policy, right? I don't know. I'm just messing around. Oh, we'll see. Allow us to get some more brick and mortar, because in all reality, though, it's going to be tough because we're going to have machines sitting for far longer than we ever have with the way the parts are right now. Just trying to get parts. It's like, you used to be able to get parts and no big deal. And, next day air was costly, but it was available. Now you can next day air a part, but it doesn't matter. It's not available. So, I ordered I lent out my pump puller for a DE10 pump. Agtech knows what I'm talking about. Some of you guys do too. But I lent that out and then ended up not getting it back. I ordered it on Valentine's Day, and they told me it'd be middle of March. So I'm like, what? Or right around Valentine's Day, and end up getting it on St. Patrick's Day. That's kind of one of those deals, right? Let's see here. We have 2 of our Peterbilt trucks down with broken left, no parts in North America. That's what I'm talking about. So they're sitting, right, and luckily they're def lines, so you can still maybe move the truck and get it in and out, right? But at that time, if they're your Peterbilt trucks, you're not moving nothing with them. They're down. So it's making it very, very tough to do good. Good day, Zach. How are you? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's everywhere, and we can't get away from it at all. And it's something we're going to have to deal with, and it's definitely a big struggle. I think the tough part is like it's only going to drive everything up. You know. Let's see here. Um, let's see. We got some stuff rolling in now. All right, Zach. And top tier 50 a week. Really? Huh. Hey, Mike. There's Zach. Kevin White. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're gonna see serviceable assemblies. Yeah. And I think we're gonna have to have. I think we're gonna have to start stocking, like pre-ordering things that you're gonna see as a failure. Like I mean, I'm even going down to basically like starters and alternators. I've been trying to um, find ones that don't have cores. You buy a new aftermarket one or whatever. And I've been taking the OEM or the core back myself and having it rebuilt and then putting it on my shelf right now, just so that way I have them, um, you know, sitting there ready to go. So, and there's just on some common stuff, you know what I mean? Nothing crazy or whatever. They can't afford it. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Hectic, how are you? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a great way. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, it's that's the tough part, right? Oh man, no. Sorry, Zach. I have to do that. I have to do that. Have to do that. This to training of snow. The tractor's not starting, keeping me busy. Kentucky Tech is a little wrench turning wrenches yet, so you can get something done. Oh, come on now. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Bill. Yeah, that's the thing. We're not, and and the worst part is we're stuck in the middle, right? Let's say that's a part that downs that machine. You can't get it out of your shop, and now you have a dead space in your shop. Your shop's going to have to be acres big in order to hold or house all these, or you're going to be doing work outside. That's really what it boils down to. And I think a lot of it just seems like you're going to run out of room. That's my biggest fear right now is I have a backhoe transmission that I need to do, and my biggest fear is I'm going to get it apart, have a backhoe sitting there for how long tying up the guy's shop. So it's going to be what it's going to be. Tells me what to do. Awesome. do a spring order in November, our OEMs cut down their stock parts in half. I have to prove that it's sold before they... What? Well, now, I know that's true on, like, new vehicles, from what I hear. Is the vehicle has to be sold to a customer or has to have a signed document from a customer for the vehicle to be shipped or built. You can't order a stock vehicle. That is a big shop. That is nice. We have been told that our won't show up till planting is done here. Bought new or we'll still use the old ones. Yeah. And hopefully the trade-in deals haven't happened yet for them, right? Like, hopefully they haven't, like, dropped them off and started stripping everything out of them so they could get their new one, you know? That's the worst part, is that could be a potential problem for sure. There's a lot to think about right now. A lot going on. A lot going on in the world. A lot going on just with stuff getting here, you know. Yeah, I know construction is the same way as you can't order new equipment for stock either. It has to be ordered by a customer, and it is what it is, you know. I've got someone coming next week to me. Truck person I left. Yeah. I'm surprised you're not just selling them through your Napa store, Mike. But yeah, they're going to be worth their weight in gold right now because you have them, and it's common stuff that you have too, Mike. So keep that in mind. I wouldn't budge too much on price unless it was somebody that really was making you a sweet offer. That's for sure. Look at the head on that one. There's a lot of deals pending on if these tractors show up. That's the truth, right? That's what I mean. Like, guys are gonna, you know, who's gonna get left holding the cookie jar on that? Who's gonna get left holding the, you know, who's gonna be out? You know, is it the dealership? Is it the customer? Is it who's out? You know, it's like, shoot. You know, don't even get started on combines, right? Like, if you ordered a combine like just in harvest this year, would you get one next year before harvest? I don't know if you would. The tractors are probably ordered right after planting season, right? I'm guessing. So they're not going to get them until after that. So you're over a year out on that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know, it's like they're saying an ISX turbo right now is a month out to get an ISX turbo. But are you kidding me? A month to get a turbo? That's insane. It's insane. Yeah, them are all common parts, and somebody's gonna flourish having those parts, and that's gonna be good for them and good for you because you can get rid of. Because I mean, if times are good and parts are super available, Mike, the value of those parts wouldn't be as much as they are today. So you're really in a good spot there with that, I think. So hopefully it works out well for you. I guess I'm not being very nice to the guy that's going to make you an offer to buy them, but I would say they got to be something, you know. Oh yeah, the cost of shipping, the fuel, and everything's gone up. I mean, I've been holding tight to where I've been at for my labor rate, but I don't know how much longer I can stomach the cost of that either, you know, because I mean everything's gotten more expensive. You can't go to McDonald's for what you used to. Just food at McDonald's is more, you know, family of four. It's like, shoot, you know. Still waiting on death headers, absolutely. How's it going, Mr. Jones? We're just in a little bit of a rant, I guess, about not getting parts. They say we should have our combines, but not a guarantee yet, and they will be just in time. That's it. Hey, Mr. Jones. Everybody's saying howdy, howdy. We got 25 in the chat. We're going on 40 minutes. Looking good in the neighborhood. I don't know if I'm going to be on here much more than 20 minutes longer. So if anybody has anything you want to bring up, feel free. And we'll go from there for sure. Let's see here. Let's go over here to Jones. Yeah, no doubt, right? Like to Jones. I've got supplier charges 10% of the parts sale as a convenience fee. How does that even work? You know what I mean? What I guess as far as suppliers go, man, what are you talking about? A OEM or a an OEM or a like a aftermarket place there? I guess that's the deal, right? Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Let's see. Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm tired of the freeze too. It is cold. I'm not gonna lie here. It is definitely not. It was 4 degrees when I was up north the other day, and it was not good. It was super cold. Yeah, let's go over here to this. This. Okay, we did that. Yeah, I agree 100%. Absolutely. Yeah, Husqvarna GD Wacker. Oh, gotcha. Dang, man. Yeah, I bought a Wacker Noose in Light Tower the other day. Absolutely. You hear one of them for sure running around upstairs. Better check. Well, depends. If you order it straight from Wacker or if you order it through the dealer, right? Because Kevin might be at a dealer, right? Something like that, where they're just adding it on at the end of it. I just noticed that parts have been creeping up far more than what, like, I don't even, gallon of oil. It's ridiculous right now. I guess I'm on a rant too much, but we got some snow the other day here in Michigan. It was gotcha if that's not broken. It was 50 degrees outside and raining for a whole day. It rained. We had a couple of days, and it was then it froze right up, and we got snow the next day. It's ridiculous. Gave me a day of 50 where I was like, oh yeah, it's coming. No, not so much. Been working on a few Kubotas recently. Parts were easy to call me by. Gotcha. Dealer rental 10-4. Gotcha, Kevin. Got a foot of snow yesterday. Ooh. Oh yeah, fuel surcharges are just going to keep going up. That's just the way it's going to be for a long time. Yeah, that's just, it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully we get some decent weather here. I think, I don't know when Autorama is going to be going on here. They don't call it Autorama anymore. What do they call it? March 4th through the 6th. Detroit, Michigan. Huh. Yeah, so that'll be March 4th. That's coming up. And on Tuesday, it's my favorite Tuesday. It's Punchki Day. I don't know if that's big everywhere or not. Yeah, that's something interesting. I mean, I'm interested in seeing that because who puts a 10% convenience fee on giving you parts if you're a dealer, right? Like, I don't know. Yeah, actually, I had a guy I was talking to the other day. He's got a job going down there, in Charleston, I think. And he was having an issue with a crane down there, and he's like, "Oh, I should have sent you down there. Get time to drive down there." Good Lord. Yes, charging it on freight to offset the rising fuel. Oh, 10-4. Taco Tuesday? Mm-mm. Broken Dave knows what's up. Oh, yeah. You know, Don, do you regret leaving Michigan in the winter? Ever? Oh, man. I don't know if I could take 80 degrees in the summer or in the summer around here. But you say it's a different type of heat, so maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm not sure. But yes, Fat Tuesday is coming up, and I am not a skinny guy, and I enjoy that holiday because there are some fantabulous punchkis. Here we go. We're getting on the donuts. Let's see. Yeah, that's the worst part is like sometimes as technicians, right? Like we don't care nor see anything about parts pricing. We just say, hey, these are the parts we need. If you want it fixed, you pay for the parts, right? Like, and now me being independent, I'm trying to sell the job to the customer or justify the parts price to the customer. And then, that's the service writer kind of taking that heat for you a little bit. But gumbo for the guys, oh, that's sweet. Man, you're not that far away. Had a coworker walking. What? Holy cow! That is scary, and yeah, that's scary stuff, man. It must have been a heck of a bonk in order for that to happen. Not good. Not good at all. That's what I should. Yes, sir. Not good at all. That's just not good. I don't either, but it's good to be about 20% more on parts. It's hard to do quotes. Yeah, you can't quote nothing, right? Like, what do you quote? You can't quote nothing. You got to estimate, and then there it is. Kevin, whereabouts you located? What state you in, bud? We'll just go with the state for now. R85 is Michigan 70. Oh, okay. Colorado. Let's go. Colorado. sometimes it's nice to hear where everybody's from. I kind of got a pretty good rundown of where everybody is and stuff like that. Sometimes I get a little mixed up because there's so many darn people that you talk to on here. It's pretty awesome. So, I am probably going to hop off here because I am tired to all beat heck. And I got some other stuff going on tomorrow that I got to get done. But I appreciate you guys coming on here. I really don't know what else to say other than I'm gonna try to get some stuff and go from there. So he couldn't feel his legs, so we told him to sit down while we called the ambulance. They talked a little and rushed him to the hospital. Well, I'm glad he's doing okay. I know you're from Cherryville. Oh yeah, you're saying where everybody's from. Great to see you all. Definitely that's the thing. It's nice to see 20%. That's insane. Good night, everyone. Have a great week. Stay busy. Order on a website, I assume so. Have a great week, everybody. Stay safe. Peace out. Have a great week. We will talk to you soon. Bye now. Kentucky Tech. Good Lord. Don't do anything. That leaves the door wide open, Dave. Good Lord. Take care, everyone. We'll check you later.